Hello, good morning, everyone. So, welcome to our daily briefing for today. And let's start by taking a recap on yesterday's data. Okay, so first things we have the business expectations for Germany for the month of January. So, the previous data was 92.7, and the market forecast at 93. And the release time last night was 5 p.m. So, the actual data, it was 95.2. So higher than the market forecast and the previous data, followed by the housing price index for US. So the previous data was 358.4 and the market forecast at 361.1. So the actual data, it was 362.4. So slightly higher than the market forecast, and it beats the previous data overall. So followed by the consumer confidence for US as well for the month of January. So the previous data was 115.2 and the market forecast at 111.8. So the actual data, it was 113.8, so higher than the market forecast, but this one is lower comparing on the previous data. So all of our data last night was actually a medium impact for or based on the economic calendar. So we did not or this all of this data did not create any much volatility after the release. And for today's economic data, so for European session and Asian session, we don't have much, but for the US session, we have to focus on number one. We have the new home sales for US monthly basis for the month of December later at 11 p.m. And also, we have the Bank of Canada interest rate decision. So the previous data was 0.25%, and it's being forecasted the same thing with the previous one. But for the BOC or Bank of Canada, it is expected to uh, keep their interest rate targets around 0.25%. But however, the next day we have the Fed interest rate decision later at 3 a.m. in the morning. So after the interest rate decision for BOC, it is followed by BOC press conference. So with this one, this is very important for this week since right after the Fed interest rate decision, we have to focus on the FOMC press conference as well. So as you all know, a couple of months ago, the Fed government, they've stated that they will raise the interest rates above 0.25 for the next year. So they've stated it last year. So with this one, this is very important since after this data, it's either they will announce that they will have their interest rate hike by next month, or they might increase their interest rate for tomorrow. So one of the problem is that they might raise their interest rate without prior announcement, or maybe after the FOMC press conference, they will announce that for next month. So in my own opinion, for today, it will create a lot of volatility in the market, especially those currencies that is paired by the dollar. So if you are currently in a position right now, if you are lucky that you have your profits, especially if you're trading currencies that is paired by the dollar, I would advise to close your trades before the Fed interest rate decision later at 3 a.m. Or maybe you can trail your positions so that you can break even your profits, yeah, when this kind of data comes out. So you have to be very cautious for today. But once again, for the US session, we have the Bank of Canada interest rate decision later at 11 p.m. And also the next day, 3 a.m. in the morning, we have the Fed interest rate decision. And also we have to focus in the BOC press conference and FOMC press conference later at 3:30 a.m. in the morning. All right. Thank you everyone for joining our daily briefing today. Stay safe and have a great day.